Emilio Bernot is a sick stalker. He is an unemployed, useless, filthy, illegal alien who is mentally unwell. He lived his dream of meeting his favorite streamer Olive Oil Run by being allowed to stream with her one day. Ever since that one meeting where he embarrassed himself and was sent home like a thirsty, beta, illegal, sweaty monkey, he has been watching Olive Oil Run's streams and posting on Reddit about her like a thirsty bitch-ass pussy who can't engage women in person. Olive Oil Run is everything he cannot have and will never get in a relationship. Emilio prefers to slum it with pigs like Caroline Mara, who is a drunken fat slob much like Emilio. Olive Oil Run is a popular YouTuber and model, beautiful, charming, and smart. She is all things that Emilio is not and wishes he could be. Emilio is also a fatherless incel bastard. His dad Bicho left him 10 years ago. His mom is named Marilee Lopez, and she is a former prostitute and stripper who could not have an abortion and terminate Emilio, despite him being born with an umbilical cord wrapped around his neck, cutting off oxygen, making him basically retarded. Emilio embarrassed himself on Olive's live and then ran home early in the morning back to Houston. Emilio also has very dirty fat hands which he never washes like the rest of his oily body. His hands are stained black with motor oil and smell like cat urine. He licks these fingers after he eats, which contributes to his nasty, smelly breath. Emilio is such a sick loser he believes he's in a relationship with Olive Oil Run and has posted to Reddit asking for relationship advice. The following is Emilio's deranged manifesto.
My girlfriend 22 and I 22 have been together for 3 months, and we have a perfect relationship. We are a really attractive couple. She is an extremely attractive YouTuber/content creator and gets a lot of attention from the men in her YouTube and live stream chat and IRL. I met her through a mutual friend and we hit it off, and I have been with her ever since. I am even a moderator for her chat, so I am a big part of her streaming career. However, I am very nervous about the constant attention she gets from her male admirers. I try and ban as many as I can, but I have to be careful so she does not see me deliberately removing PPL that find her attractive. Because I can't just ban the entire chat, I am worried she'll end up meeting one of the PPL who are in her chat. She hasn't done anything wrong and doesn't reciprocate the attention she gets, but I am still very worried about losing her. I'm having panic attacks when I think about losing her. The more her following grows, the less sleep I get. I believe I treat her like a queen like you would only see in the movies. I leave comments and likes on all of her posts and am usually the first person to do. Also, my family is extremely wealthy. My mother bought me a $1.2 million house in Houston, and I drive a $150K car and have a $100K Nautilus watch. I am caring, smart, love my family, have countless friends, and also love cats like my girlfriend who has 2 of them. I took a huge risk by dating her because she is always going to have male admirers. I want to be selfish and tell her to end her streaming channel, but realize that would be unfair to her as she has a decent-sized channel, 110K plus subscribers, and makes a decent amount from it. What do I do? Do I ask her to stay? Do I leave her? Do I set boundaries? Please help me, I don't know what to do. Also, I'm sorry this is all over the place. English isn't my first language and my mind is all over the place too.
This loser actually thinks he's dating Olive Oil Run. Talk about delusional creepy stalker. Emilio is obsessed even copying what Olive Oil Run wears, such as Ralph Lauren polo shirts. He's the furthest thing from what polo represents. He's brown, illegal, can't be an American, can't act normal, and is emotionally unstable. He's more of a Ralph Jose model. Emilio is a real threat to Olive Oil Run, and has become an obsessed stalker who is capable of harming Olive. The truth is, the F Olive had any interest in Emilio, she would have expressed it while they were streaming. Emilio poured his simp heart out, calling her wifey and future baby mama. Emily, please. She would never touch you or be interested in such a brain-damaged piece of shit from Mexico. Look at her dating history. White men only. Not dark monkeys. Get a clue, you cross-eyed bitch. Emilio is indeed a bitch because he was born to a prostitute with no morals. His mom is just as cross-eyed as him and just as ugly. His mom should be ashamed of what slithered out of her battered old vagina. Marilee should have flushed the abomination that is Emilio Bernot, but for some reason, maybe a clogged toilet, she kept this little bastard. Emilio lives in a prison of his own making. He has no real friends and has a skinny fat body that looks like a meth model. Emilio lives with the special delusion that he's dating Olive and communicates with her by posting on her YouTube shorts and stories. Such Beta actually called the FBI when Nonchalant threatened to test his chin. Soon, Olive Oil Run will learn that Emilio is a helpless sick incel incapable of being an adult or a man. He is a weak boy child that depends on his mother for money and will never be self-sustaining. He will also never take over the family business because he's too stupid and the family will never let him wreck what his grandfather built up. He will always be an empty vessel seeking fame and respect, but he will never get it in this lifetime. Emilio, you should take one of those burners you have illegally and blast your balding cross-eyed dome. If you can't do that, I'm sure the drugs will finish you off by 30, RIP monkey.